What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Zoe coming back at you today with some Black Ops 3 gameplay. And before anybody even starts jumping to conclusions, I'm not done playing World War II, man. You crazy, bro. I'm just getting started. But I was thinking the other day, I was like, I wonder if my peeps would like to see me play some older Call of Duties. Show you guys how I was back in the Dizzy. So if you guys didn't know, I am ranked 300 on Black Ops 3. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did put a lot of work in. I have played quite a bit. But it's been about 2 years plus since I've played this game. Like, literally, this is the first game you are witnessing me play in about 2 years. It was probably been a little over 2 years because Infinite Warfare came out last year and I didn't play Black Ops, and I kind of stopped in the middle of Black Ops 3, to be honest with you, because of some life situations. You know what I'm saying? So it really has been probably about 2 years plus since I've even touched this game at all. And I would have to say, man, it is rather good. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I had a whole lot of fun, even though I didn't technically really like the whole jetpack movement games and stuff like that. I will have to say Black Ops 3 out of all of them games had the best jetpacks by far. And the reason I say that is because it made it fair, it was really fluent, and just the movement was right, man. It felt right for this game in particular. Now, I'm not gonna say the same about Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare. I think Advanced Warfare was just horrible. I hated that game, man. That's the only game I didn't make it past 5th Prestige, to be 100% honest with you. Infinite Warfare, I think I'm like 6th or 7th Prestige, something like that. But I mean, I did at least make it past 5th on that one. That one wasn't bad. I mean, I did get a lot of nukes and stuff on there, and it was a good game, man. It really was. But it did have its problems, and I ain't gonna lie about that. Like, there was a lot of problems with it. But Black Ops 3, I actually enjoyed this one, man. Like, this one to me was a rather fun game. And I can remember nights upon nights and days upon days of me and my homeboys just straight in here slaying kids, bro, and having a crazy amount of fun. And I know it was kind of a bittersweet thing with me because when I stopped playing this game, it's not like I necessarily wanted to, it's just there was some stuff going on in my life at the time where I wasn't able to play the game. So me coming back to it, it really was fun. Like, this is literally my first game, and it was actually a very fun time. So if you guys do ever want to see any, like, you know, throwback Call of Duty gameplay or anything, man, drop it down in the comments because I can definitely make it happen for you. But the only thing is, my Elgato, I have a Elgato HD 60, so I can't record stuff from my PlayStation 3 or anything like that. But with that being said, anything above the PlayStation 3, like I got Black Ops, I got Infinite Warfare, I got a few Call of Duties, man. So if you guys ever want to see anything, just drop it down in the comments, man, and I can make it happen for you, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, this was actually fun. It was a nice little change of pace, but it does have a very big night and day difference, man. It just feels so funny with me playing World War II as much as I have, coming on this game where literally the sprint out time is amazing. Like, your gun comes right up, you know what I'm saying? You can hear everything in this game. Like, the sound was perfect, man. You can hear the footsteps, you can hear the thrusters, and all around, man, it was just a really good experience. It was fun. I had fun, man. I really did. So with that being said, let's get into some of this gameplay, man. So if you guys don't notice, my shot is a little bit shaky. It's quite shaky in here, like, for real. But, and if you look at it, this right here was my first game, so my movement was a little stiff. Like, I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really down with the movement part yet. I was a really good jetpacker, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really did have moves with these jetpacks, and I did make some awesome plays. There's a lot that, you know, you guys would never see about the way that I've played because, you know, I'm just getting started showing you guys my gameplay and how I play and, you know, how I manipulate certain parts of the map and stuff like that. But if you watch this gameplay, like, you can see there's a lot of times I know, like, the spots. I know where they're gonna come from. I know, like, the head glitches and stuff like that. And it's crazy that, you know, you can go from one game, and I don't hate on like World War II at all, man. I actually do think it's a decent game. It really does irritate me. There's a lot of stuff in the game that pisses me off. But with that being said, this game right here was, you know, it had its problems, I ain't gonna lie. Like, there was a few problems with it, but it's just fun, man. It's all around fun. And it's crazy how if you literally play Call of Duty as much as I do, then it's literally like riding a bike, bro. You would never ever forget some of the spots on the map. You'll never ever forget the weapons. You'll never ever forget the recoil patterns. And it's just cool to experience stuff like that. I had a whole lot of fun. Actually, I went back on Infinite Warfare as well, and I played 2 or 3 games on there, man, and I was doing beastly on there, because when you shoot kids, they die. Like, they straight up die, and the kill time is actually really fast on Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare compared to World War II. Like, World War II, I'm not gonna lie, like, you got a lot of damage you can kind of soak up. And it does make it for a fun experience. It's a different experience, I will say. And I really hope that coming up soon, if it's gonna be Black Ops 4 or whatever the new game Treyarch's coming out with, I hope that it's boots on the ground. I would have to say, like, I really do. Even though I don't mind their movement system in this game, if it was jetpacks, I would still play it. You know what I mean? But it would be cool to get an old Treyarch game, boots on the ground style. Bro, I will never forget Black Ops 2, man. And me and my homeboy was talking about this last night. Black Ops 2, you had the what was it? Was it VSAT, Dogs, and Swarm? And bro, I literally got so many 100+ kill gameplays with that setup using C4. It was crazy, man. Like, absolutely crazy. And that, to me, was one of the better boots on the ground, other than Modern Warfare 3, because Modern Warfare 3 is by far my favorite Call of Duty in history. Like, that one was the one that I was the best at. It's the one where it just opened up Call of Duty, to me anyway, in a whole different way. Because I seen, like, accuracy mattered, gun skill mattered. And whereas in Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops, the just very first Black Ops, to me it was a lot of like connection based. I really knew what I was doing, but I wasn't serious about it because I was quite young at the time and I was just playing games for fun, even though that's what I do now. But now I actually challenge myself to try to do better, to try to get like nukes and stuff like that. And back then, I remember in Modern Warfare 2 when I got my first nuke, I was playing with my homeboy Banda Baleen, and I didn't even it's not like I was going for it. He got them all the time. It was him and his buddies, and they were really good. They were way better than me, and every time I got in a party with them, I could never get no kills ever. Like, it was so irritating. But me playing with them guys put me on the level that I am today, because they talked to me. They showed me like, yo, this is what matters. Here's, you know, you want to catch them on the spawn, catch them coming off the spawn. Here's the spawn points. This is how you got to push in without pushing in too far so you don't flip it. And that right there was some of the best times in my whole entire life, honestly, in a video game anyways, was learning the true way to play a multiplayer shooter. And I think that's quite different from what we see today, because today it's way different. Like, games, they're technically the same, but the play styles over the years have got a lot different. And you can tell the guys that's played a very long time, and you can tell the people that, you know, are recently new to Call of Duty. Even though I would have to say a lot of these younger kids nowadays, they're good. Like, they are really good. But see, a lot of kids, this is what they grew up on. They grew up on, you know, the Advanced Warfare. They grew up on the Black Ops, the jetpacks. And then you got some of us, you know, older people that grew up with World at War, you know, Modern Warfare 2, and stuff like that, Black Ops, you know what I mean? And we're the guys that, you know, you can just tell older generation player against the new one easily. For one, we don't jump shot as much. I mean, we still do it, you know, but we don't do it as much. And then for two, just like how we always, if you always run into an old good player, that's played the game long time, you'll always notice we always all try to manipulate the spawns in a very certain way, and we always have them certain routes that we always take consistently. Like, and it's just cool to see the older generation players compared to the newer generation players. And I would have to say, man, some of these newer generation players they're really good at the game, like extremely good. But it did feel great going back to the old Call of Duty, man. I really had a lot of fun. And like I said, if you guys ever want to see any more Black Ops gameplay, make sure to drop it down in the comments, because I wouldn't mind uploading, you know, some Black Ops 3. Don't take it like I'm done with like World War II or anything, because I'm not, man. I'm gonna keep playing it. But you know, if this is something you guys would like to see, then I'll absolutely get some gameplays on here, man, because I do like it. I'm not one of them really biased people where, you know, oh, Black Ops 3 sucked, or oh, Infinite Warfare sucked. The only one that I would say I don't really want to ever play ever again would have to be Advanced Warfare. That one to me was the worst one out of all of them. I know a lot of people say Ghost was, bro, I actually liked Ghost. Like, that little honey badger and me and Ghost, that was the days, man. It was fun. The kill time on that one was super fast. My little dog, bro, I called him my little chupacabra. That mug didn't really do nothing. I hated that dog, man. I don't think he liked me neither, you know what I mean? But that is what it is. But what I'm trying to say, man, is it's just cool to see how video game and interacting with them is a whole lot different, but it never really changes, you know what I'm saying? So I know to you guys I'm just rambling on, man, and I kinda am. You know, I just wanted to make a video just to show you guys like my Black Ops 3 gameplay, but I also wanted to make a video to talk to you guys and just, you know, get that time where you guys get my time and I get to show you guys love just like you show me love, man. So I hope no one found this video to be boring or unentertaining or anything like that, because it's all in fun, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in fun. But I know this game right here is coming up to the end. I really hope y'all liked it, man. I really hope you like the whole little concept of me, you know, doing kind of like a throwback Call of Duty type, you know, thing. Maybe we could do it like Throwback Thursdays or something like that. Who knows? You know, y'all let me know if you guys want to see it, and I'll definitely make it happen. But it's been your boy Zoe, and YouTube, I'm out. Peace.